Hi, this is Win Claybaugh. Welcome to my Best of Masters weekly audio blog for AmericanSalon.com. Next up is one of my favorite clips from the last 20 years of inspiring interviews from Masters Audio Club. All through beauty school, you have this incredible focus. You finished beauty school. What was the first job?
I went into a salon as an assistant.
Okay.
And I wanted to change my ethnics to ethics.
What do you mean by that?
My ethnics were very streety, very, unpolished, very not knowing how to deal with people. So when I went into the assisting program at the salon I was working at, I wanted them to teach me how to execute my talent. Okay. Because I didn't know how to amongst people. Okay. I was very defensive. I was very not sociable.
Okay.
So when I went into the assisting program, I learned all the haircuts. I did everything they taught me. I went through all the motions. But for some reason, they wouldn't put me on the floor. Okay. I was one of those assistants that everybody was passing me up. And it was because they kept telling me my people skills needed to improve. My people skills needed to improve.
Wow.
But in the same time, I was being degraded. Very humbled, very humiliated. The stylist I was working for was very jealous that I was strong. I was very up and coming. I was very energetic. So she used to make me wear an assistant t-shirt, or she used to tell me, go redo that, or, very humiliating. So at one point I was ready to give up. But I just thought about I love what I do. Somebody always told me that you're looking into all these doors, and the door that you stop at is the door right before your prize. So I kept on opening doors. I kept on doing what they told me. I kept on making it happen. So finally, something happened. The hairdresser I was working for got fired, and her whole clientele fell in my lap.
Wow.
I was making decent money, but it was still, after I mastered styles, I mastered techniques, I did all these different things of organizing, all these different things that they taught me. It was a thing where I wanted to take it to another level.
At one point, did you start doing session work?
Well, even when I was assisting, a photographer came to the salon and said, he was an amateur photographer just out of school. He wanted to do a few different photo shoots and, let's just try to get some pictures. So, I went through some crazy desert photo shoots, not getting any pictures. Doing a lot of free work and, just seeing if I could make the difference. And, a couple pictures made the difference. It looked good. And I kind of realized, I want to go to another level. I want to document my being here. I want to make history by seeing it go on a newsstand.
Okay, so I did that work.
It's materializing.
That photo is an expression of who I am, an expression of where I'm at with my talent at this point in my life.
Exactly.
It's documented. Now I can move on.
Now I can use that, put it in the bag, and then keep walking. You'll repeat your history if you don't go back and look at what you've already done.
Oh, wonderful.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Now, so you were starting to work with this amateur photographer, and at this point you had been out of beauty school how long?
About 2 years.
Okay. And at what point did you start getting your work published?
Well, I met a man that was working for Lonza at the time. His name was Philip Wilson.
Uh-huh. We love Philip.
Yeah, Philip was cool. He was working with George already at the time. And
we love George, too.
He came in and he was like, George was saying, this guy's going to make it. This guy's going to make it. And he tore my whole world apart because he said, this guy? I don't know if he was kidding, but I took it personal. Uh-huh. He said, this guy's not going to make it. Uh-huh. And he walked away. So I kind of took a vengeance like, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. And I took that. A lot of people would have taken that as discouragement. Mm-hmm. But I took it as encouragement. Mm-hmm. So I said, all right, if I prove it to anybody, he'll be one of them. Yeah. So I started working contently, and at that point, it was just about getting the picture. I wanted to see a difference. My reward always has been to see a client walk out a changed person. Right. Even from my conversation, from the hairdo, from whatever I do with it. So I wanted to see, that has always been my award. And that's what made me satisfied at the end of the day.